Aquarius, welcome to your reading for the week of April 25th. This week, you start off with the Six of Clubs, which is a card of number one of your intuition this week, having a very strong intuition. You have the Queen of Spades coming up as well, so that even strengthens your intuition even more. So it's a great week to just trust your gut and go with your gut on all things. It's also a card of learning something new. So I would say with this combination with the Queen of Spades there, it's all about like knowing that you're going to need a piece of knowledge. So maybe you get an idea that like you're going to need to learn something for the future, and this is you learning it and then having it pay off in the future. So it's a great week to learn anything new, to like sharpen your skills and things like that. This card's all about improvements and growth, so definitely a great week to do those things. It's also a great week for friends. Six of Clubs is a great card of like friendships and being with people in general, even just our family. It could just be our family as well. And it's even a good romantic card as well. So, I mean, you got like a little bit of everything going on with the Six of Clubs. Money, friends, social life, spirituality, and, and love even. So it's a really great card to start the week off with. But next you have the Jack of Hearts. So a lot of you could be experiencing love, no doubt about it. Jack of Hearts can represent an admirer, somebody coming in who's interested in us and us needing to like keep an eye open for that sort of thing as well. Sometimes Jack of Hearts aren't very obvious, but they are somebody who likes us. This can also be you going to like one of your best friends and confiding in them in a lot of ways. So maybe you have to tell your best friend something, or maybe your best friend kind of offers you a little bit of advice this week with this card. It can definitely mean that. Next you have the Seven of Spades. On one hand, Seven of Spades represents internal fears that don't exist. So a lot of you could be fearful of something and that doesn't exist. This card can also be about removing something from your life that you don't need. And, the example I give all the time now on the Seven of Spades is like, this is the type of card where it's like, you're worried about something, maybe you don't feel good or something, or maybe you're afraid you have to have surgery or something like that, who knows. And you go to the doctor and you find out it's so much smaller than you thought it was going to be. It's like you go to the doctor and the doctor's like, oh no, you only have to take this these antibiotics or something for like a week. So this is always you like making a bigger deal out of something. And again, the doctor is just an example. It could be anything. It could be a car problem. It could be a problem with your your spouse or something like that. And the trick here, the solution with the Seven of Spades is to communicate. So then maybe you think that your spouse is cheating on you or something like that, and you go to your spouse and you say, hey, are you cheating on me? And they say, no, I'm not cheating on you. And then they tell you exactly what they've been doing. Maybe they've been working on a surprise for you or something like that. It's always, Seven of Spades is an internal fear that's always so much smaller. So it's all about just confronting the issue and then seeing how much smaller it really is. Next you have the Queen of Spades, and this is all about justice and receiving some justice. So a lot of you could be having, especially with that Six of Clubs. Six of Clubs is a return on karma. Queen of Spades is also like a return on karma, seeing better karma coming your way, and kind of like maybe even, like I said, receiving some sort of like justice in some ways on something. This card is also about maybe being a little bit more reserved this week. So maybe having a little bit more of a reserved attitude, not being too like forward this week, and being like a little bit more in the background this week as well. Next, and finally, you have the Four of Diamonds, which is a very good card. It can represent selling a home, planning on selling your home, planning on moving, thinking about moving, moving for a job, moving for a business. This can also be a card of inheriting some money or some goods and things like that. It's like an inheritance coming your way. And it can also represent somebody who's interested in you. So again, there's like definitely some love on the table for you this week, Aquarius. But the other thing I like about the Four of Diamonds, it's all about like forward movement, things finally moving forward for you. So really nice. Really like it. Thank you for watching and enjoy your week.